Hello everyone, and welcome to the first video in a series of videos that we're going to do on Everquest. Everquest was the first, I don't know if it was the first video game I was into when I was really young, but it's definitely a video game I played a lot when I was younger, like around 12 years old or whatever. This game, let's enter the world here. This game was released, I think it was back in 1999. It was one of the first MMORPGs, definitely the one I think that was the most successful at the beginning. And I think, games like World of Warcraft, they took... oh, dang, is this... I think this is my buddy here. He's another streamer, actually. That's hilarious. Anyway, sorry. So yes, this Everquest was a game that was released around 1999. I played it a lot. It is a game that is known to be pretty difficult. World of Warcraft is difficult if you're a mythic raider or that kind of stuff. But Everquest back in the day was it takes you a long time to level up. If you die, you lose experience, and that it's an equivalent of maybe an hour worth of grinding. So every time you have a fight in this game, you feel that there's something on the line, right? Things in this, you could be walking through a zone and something will just jump you and start to kill you, and you're like, oh, I gotta get away. If you don't, you die and you lose an hour of playtime, right? So but it made the game matter. It made there be consequences, and with consequences, it means that every achievement that you have, when you actually level up, you're it means that much more. So I'm playing Everquest again. When I originally played, I played on a server called Valenczek, and this is back in the year 2000 or 1999, and now, when I played back then, I was playing a mage up to, I think, whatever the level cap was. Pretty sure I got to that. And then I played a wizard. But that was a PvP server. And that PvP server, you could, when you kill someone, you could loot something off their corpse. So it was anything that they were wearing, you could loot one thing. Or if it was something that wasn't in a bag. So right now, I could loot these bone chips off me or one of these pieces of gear. But now, these days, I'm playing on, it's called P99 servers. So they try to emulate the original classic Everquest that existed before. And I started about two or 3 weeks ago. I started off with an enchanter because there's something called charming, and I just loved the idea of you charm a monster, you have to fight another monster, and then if you break charm before they kill each other, then you get the experience, the full experience on killing the monster. So you have them fight each other, they'll get each other down to 15% health. You break the charm, and then I think in this game, when a mob goes under 20% health, then it just starts to kind of walk away. It because it's hurt and it's trying to get away. But then you can put a dot on both of them, sit down, and then let them. And then they just die the dot. So it feels, that's why I started Enchanter. I got that up to level 17. And then I was in I've been in some bad groups where the pulling wasn't that fast. So I wanted to start a class that was the one that is responsible for pulling. And that's a monk. So we got this monk up to level 18. Now I must say that there have been some people I've met in the game that have helped me out with leveling. So because I do stream on Twitch, so I'll have the info in the video below. But as I started streaming, people come by and they'll give me an item, and it's a really good item, and I'm oh, thanks. And then someone else will see me streaming and they're hey, I want to come by and give you some really overpowered buffs, and it makes the game pretty easy. So I think now what I'm going to do is I'm not going to accept any power leveling from anyone, because I want to experience the game and the whole part of this adventure on both I'm going to have YouTube videos, and I'm going to be streaming it on Twitch. And my schedule for streaming on Twitch, if you're watching this video and you want to come check out the stream, it's going to usually be between 6 p.m. Eastern Time to about midnight Eastern Time. But, you know, sometimes I'll probably be streaming outside of those windows, but that is going to be the majority of the streaming. And it should be like Monday to Friday, with me streaming sometimes on the weekend outside of that schedule, because I'll be like streaming during the day. Anyways, I'm going to be making videos on YouTube. The videos on YouTube are going to be edited versions that are going to focus on, you know, a little bit on like my adventures through the game, but mostly on, you know, like maybe some guides on the quests. So how to complete the quests, what the different quests are in the game, try to get like some of the lore in it. It's like, why does this quest exist? And maybe some background on the different characters in this game. And then the other part will be on the different places and dungeons and lore of Everquest. So the video I'm going to do later today, because this video is just more of an introduction, will be on Kern's Tower, which is a place I've been leveling up currently. This is Kern's Tower. It's not a good view, but it's a zone in Field of Bone, and it provides some really good experience to people that are between like level 14 to level 20. So I'm going to be streaming that later tonight. I'm going to have a video up after the stream's over, kind of about what's inside of Kern's Tower. But all the videos that I'm going to be making are going to be, as I said, kind of about the different places, the different experiences of EverQuest, the lore behind it, the different places, and yeah. So if you maybe you don't own EverQuest and you've heard about the game, you've always wanted to hear what it's been like, definitely check the videos out. And I will be having some guides on the different classes, maybe like some tips on the quests and how to play the game. So with that said, I will have the information on the Twitch channel. It's in the description below, but my channel is it's twitch.tv twitch.tv/Kraklin is where you can find my stream. Come give me a follow, and then you'll get a notification whenever my stream goes live. And also subscribe to this YouTube channel, so then you'll know when a new video is uploaded. We will also do some other games outside of EverQuest, but for now we're going to be focusing on this. So thanks everyone for joining the adventure, and come say hi in the Twitch channel or in the comments below. See you later, guys.